How's it going, everybody? This is Maverick, and I wanted to do a part 2 of the Give God a Chance segment that I did a few days ago. In this one, I actually wanted to talk about myself more. I wanted to talk about my family. So what I wanted to share here is basically, if you think that maybe God didn't answer your prayers or something like that, I'm not trying to present this as like a riddle or anything like that, or say like you're wrong for thinking the way you're wrong. I'm just trying to present a different point of view and ask, are you considering it, whatever, happened in your life, if you feel like God hasn't answered your prayers, are you considering it from every angle? And the reason why I say this is because in 2001, I believe it was, my father was given like a pretty serious diagnosis health-wise, and the doctors thought that he would only live for like a year. He had liver disease, and he ended up living until 2011, and just that alone, I feel like that was a miracle from God. But there were some things that happened in my life, especially when my father passed away. I thought, well, God didn't answer my prayers, and for a while, I tried to not believe in God, but I came to the conclusion that, so if I feel that God didn't answer my prayers, because when my father died, I'll give a little bit more background. When my father died, he was in the hospital, and we didn't know how sick he was, and then suddenly when they found out that my father had a bunch of tumors on his liver, they gave him 6 months to live, and he ended up dying a week later. So I felt that God didn't answer our prayers. What in the world is going on? I thought I had faith, and I thought God was going to perform like the biggest miracle I've ever seen in my life, and that really rocked me. But then later on, I remembered that my father had been sick since 2001, and the doctors then, as I stated earlier, thought he would only live for a year. So he was given years and years more than what doctors originally thought he had. So I came to the conclusion that how can I say God didn't answer my prayers when he gave us so much more time than we thought we had in the beginning. And there was another time, my father, he just went through so much. He was the best man that I have ever known, and he was the strongest man I ever knew. And he used that time to get closer to God. He was one of those people, I guess, sort of, that thought that I'll get more serious about God later on. And I believe that sickness was sort of the kick in the pants that he needed to get serious, and he became a really beautiful man of God. And I mean, for him to have that time and use that time so wisely, I feel like that was a miracle as well, to basically somehow get kickstarted into thinking, I don't know how much longer I'm going to have on this planet. I need to get serious about these things. I can't always say that tomorrow will be here now. And another time, my father, he was told that he had inoperable tumors, and my family and I, we prayed about that and prayed about that. And just like the first Give God a Chance video that I did, suddenly the doctor said he did not have tumors anymore. So one day they said he had it, and then the next day they said, no, we're wrong. We don't even know how a mistake could have possibly been made. We don't know how that happened. And I'm telling you, God is real. God can do things like that. And maybe try and think of things from a different point of view. It might help you understand why things happen, or something like that. I'm not trying to say I have all the answers. I'm just trying to say, give God a chance. Maybe consider things from a different point of view, and you might get something really special out of it. Thanks, guys, and God bless.